Hey there. Well, I want to send another message, It's great. Like I'm picking up like one subscriber a day. I don't know what that is, but thanks for being here with me. And I hope you're doing well. So, I want to tell you what's going on for me. Kind of the purpose of this channel, the reason why I titled it Everyday ADHD was I was thinking I want to sort of document what it's like for me every day, as I sort of try to change my life with this new knowledge of the fact that I have ADHD. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm not going to be try not to be too rigid with it, but it also helps keep me grounded in a way, to put these video messages out there. So anyways, last night I was in bed awake until 2 a.m. And what was going on for me was that I went to bed. I knew I was kind of I knew I wasn't doing well. I don't have as much work as I want right now. And that helped me generate the thoughts of like, I'm going to die. I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to starve to death. I'm going to fail. I started my own business in 2023, and it's just barely getting off the ground, and I'm trying my best to make it on my own because I've struggled working with people. I've struggled working for employers. Shocker. I hear that's a problem for people with ADHD, I've never, I'm also sort of anti-authority and other things. But anyways, never found an employer that I was able to stay with for any length of time. And I'm 50 years old, and I got to like about to be 50, and I'm like, this just doesn't work. I can't keep doing this over and over again. I'm going to try working for myself. I had an experience working for myself in my 30s for a year, and it was like the greatest year of my life. So anyways, generating these thoughts of, these catastrophic thoughts. The catastrophic thoughts in turn lead me down this road of fear, and that leads me, further down the road of a paralysis, where I don't do anything. And if I follow the paralysis of basically not doing anything to change the situation, it will lead me to failure. I mean, if you don't do anything to change your circumstances, well, in this sense, I need more work, so I have to try and do something to get work. And if I'm paralyzed with fear and I can't do the legwork to get work, then I probably will fail. That's what I'm trying to say. So I am taking Kristen Carter's, I have ADHD focus program, which I've mentioned before, trying to avail myself of as many of the resources that she has. And I haven't done all of that yet. One of the things that's on my list is she offers free coaching, like 1 hour or half hour sessions or something. You just have to sign up for them. And I saw that the other day on her website, and I thought it was some kind of typo. I was like, you can get free coaching? Free? Well, I mean, I have to pay my monthly fee, but it's included. So I was like, I'll take care of that another day. And I just realized, like, I should take advantage of that, like, ASAP. So that's my plan. I'm going to sign up for it. You know, I'm going to. Anyways, next week is my plan. So, I learned through her course that, this sort of thought habit of, taking a situation and steering it towards basically like a negative outcome, with habits of the mind, I guess you could call it, is just not helpful. So what I have to do is steer it another direction. So I have to take that thought of I'm going to fail and I'm going to be homeless and die a failure. And I have to say, okay, what is another thought? And I had to, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I can't sleep, but it took me a while to kind of like take my brain and turn it this other direction, towards a different and more helpful thought. And the thought was, well, now is a little bit different. I know more so than I ever have what's going on with me. I have ADHD. It's, it's caused me lots of problems. And I'm more aware of that now. So with that knowledge and with this coaching, possibly I can have a different outcome, and I have to try. And that thought alone was just enough. Okay, maybe this time will be different. It feels different. Maybe this time will be different. So I did a little bit of like yoga with Adrienne. I don't know if you know of her, but somebody told me about her years ago. I really like her. She's really kind. I tried to do this yoga for suffering because when this stuff would come up before, I was suffering. I had no tools against it. I was powerless and I was suffering. Suffering until the next day or something where I could just try to forget about that and try again and try so that I could fail again or whatever. But it just never really worked. So anyways, I tried to do that yoga for suffering and just kind of give myself some grace of like, okay, this is work. This is work. I have to do this thing. Move my mind in like towards a different, more positive outlook, because just to reiterate, the way that my brain was looking, the way that my brain and thought patterns were working they were just heading down negative, just being negative. It was a negative outcome. And I'm realizing and have known, I'm realizing now, that's not gonna get me anywhere. So I hope that this helps. I hope this helps you. Being in Kristen's focus program it's what's giving me hope right now that something this time around is different. So if you haven't checked that out, no, she had a coupon for earlier in the month, but it's worth it. For me, it's worth it. And if you're struggling, I guess I would encourage you to check out her podcast and see if that helps you. I hope you're not suffering, but if you are, that's a resource that on podcast is free and was what started me down this road that I think is different and is giving me hope. So that's my message for the day. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well.